All right, yo, welcome to the motherfucking neighborhood. Welcome to the motherfucking neighborhood. If it's your first time in the neighborhood, please check them for a YR earpiece. Please don't let these niggas near me. If it's your first time in the motherfucking neighborhood, this is the time to set the, I'm about to set the motherfucking vibe. This is the time to go get your mollies, blunts, perkies, whatever it is you get to start your day, wind your day down, or get some good fucking tea. Like I said, I'm gonna start putting the timestamp in the motherfucking description box in case you want to skip the vibe. But who want to fucking do that? This is really the vibe for the day. Today is a big day for me. It's like, I don't know, I can't explain it. But I'm nervous. But so with that being said, this the vibe for the day. Everything, all of it, or whatever. What was I about to write down? The timestamp. So that's what I got this for. So this is the vibe for the day. This is gonna be real quick, cause I'm gonna get as much as I need to get done today. Done, cause I gotta get my life together. I'm going for people won't see me, but I'm still going for a look tonight, because when you feel good, you look good. When you look good, you feel good. I'm reading the message, y'all already know. But this is from my twist out. Y'all already know I twist out my hair to do a fucking to fucking manage my curls. But all of that, I'm talking too fucking much. This part. All of it. This part.
I'm so nervous. Come on, we gonna be late. It's my first time ever doing something on this type of scale. But here goes nothing. Ladies and gentlemen, people in the back, people in the front. Watch my shoes and try not to knock over my cup. I know you can't hear my blood. Slim chick, fat chick, boy, you the girl. Body out in the whole wide world. I wanna give y'all my brother, my dear brother.
The Honorable Kevin Gates. Hey. Loving all the time, heart bigger than my body, must be hard to find. Friendships got, I remained amazing high. Hey, yes. Friendships got tainted, I remained amazing. I half on the blunt puffing. Sorry, I came here early. Fuck it. Don't give up on me, nigga. I won't give up on you. I don't need to be a hero. I thought I seen it all, but I was lost. Look, you hurt me when you switched up, baby. You be a person supposed to get this paper. Say fuck me. Why do you? This the vibe. This what my spirit wanted to play today.
All the time, heart bigger than your body, love be hard to find. Friendships got tainted, I remained amazing. Friendships got tainted, I remained amazing. Friendships got tainted, I remained amazing.
But he got something against me, he tripping.
I'm just doing what we said we was gonna do when we did it. Hey. When you win it, slick remarks when we talk. I pretend I don't get it. I wouldn't have done it. Small price that come with fighting when you stand at attention. Then I big body bitch that coming through with the juice. Talking bad behind my back.
When I come through, they salute. Hey.
Big body bitch that coming through with the juice. Talking bad behind my back. When I pull up, they salute.
You really hurt me when you switched up, baby. You can't sit at my table. No. You can't sit at my table. That's me, no. No, you can't sit at my table, bitch. Why do you say fuck me? Why do you say say fuck me? Why do you? Being abused, it get hard to smile. All right. Yo, welcome to the motherfucking neighborhood. If it's your first time in the neighborhood, man, that's the motherfucking vibe. But if it's your first time in the neighborhood, let me give you some neighborhood rules, ho. Let me give you some neighborhood rules. Yo, listen, I've been anxious all morning. I woke up anxious. I've been trying to set my spirit, get my spirit right. But most of the time when I'm anxious, the only thing that really help is some tea, a blunt, or me recording. I'm not smoking right now. I don't feel like drinking no tea. So God put it on my spirit to record. Okay, so with all that being said, yo, welcome to the motherfucking neighborhood. If it's your first time in the neighborhood, please bring it back. Bring it back to the bottom of the map. Bring it back to the bottom of the map. Make sure you go and see a video called Welcome to the Neighborhood. Welcome to the motherfucking neighborhood. It's the very first video that I ever uploaded. All right, so I'm going to tell you how to navigate the motherfucking neighborhood. You watch from Welcome to the Neighborhood, which is the very first video that I ever uploaded in chronological order until the point you came in on a journey. So that means watch from Welcome to the Neighborhood, which is the first video. And the second video is a self-love video, I'm sure. And then the third video, then the fourth, then the fifth, then the sixth, then the seventh, then the eighth, then the ninth, then the 10th, and the 11th, and the 12th, all the way to the point you came in on the journey. What's the point you came in on the journey? I'm so fucking glad you asked. That's the video that you clicked that introduced you to me, that made you say, who is this girl? What the fuck is she talking about? Do I want to like, share, and subscribe? Or do I want to thank you next? Ariana Grande this hoe. You need to understand a couple more things while you're in the neighborhood. We follow two people here. The first one being God. First and foremost, as for me and my house, we serve the Lord. We serve the motherfucking Lord. So as you navigate through the neighborhood, you're going to hear about Jesus. All I do is talk about Jesus because that's my nigga. I give thanks to him in every and all things I do. However, you don't have to love Jesus to be in the neighborhood. We ain't saying we got something for them bad bitches too, like Drake say. So as you navigate through the neighborhood, you'll see Jesus pieces. You'll hear about Jesus. But this is a no judgment zone. This is a safe place. So come, all are welcome, as the ghetto nun was saying. Second, we follow Uncle Luke. We don't stop. We pop that pussy. We keep going past the point we came in on a motherfucking journey. We watching to the very last video that has been uploaded. I like to tell people that this is a story about a girl and God, and you get to watch. You get to watch wherever I'm going, and whether it be the White House, the whole house, or the motherfucking po house. And sometimes it might be the same. It might be all those in one motherfucking day. All right, you feel me? All right. So if you want to know a little bit about the channel and why I'm doing what I'm doing, make sure you go and see a video called The Thing About Hope. The Thing About Hope. All right. So today's supposed to be Finance Friday. It's not. We're going to do this a Go With The Flow Friday. That's what we're going to call this, Go With The Flow Friday. So today we're going to do a little bit of astrology because I am mentally trying to prepare for something I have to do today. And I don't know why I'm so nervous. I hardly ever get nervous. Like, I have presented to people in different countries. I presented to people all around the world. I've talked, but it's a little different this time. Usually I'm the person in control. I'm the person who creates, or I'm the interviewer, or I don't know. So I don't know. So it's going to be, I'm going to be in a different dynamic today. God say the same. My only prayer is that God's will be done. And this one's so important because it's just like, I know it's going to be something big. I know it's important. I know that it's going to be something great. I feel it, but I don't know what it is. And so I just want to make sure I say and do the right things, especially with the energies that are present in the universe right now. Like this conversation, this is what's supposed to happen. Like I just know that it is. And so I just want to make sure that I represent my homeboy well. I want to make sure I represent myself well. I want to make sure I represent the culture well. And I really, because this has the potential to be huge fucking Trump. And I feel like I'm exacerbating it, but I don't think I am, because I don't get nervous very often. So there's that, but I'm excited. I want to show y'all my fucking bouquet of flowers that I got up here, because they just look so good. I don't know why I like lilies, but I just seem to have fallen in love with them. But these are my beautiful flowers. So I had these flowers. This is like 2 weeks of flowers. My roses are dying, but flowers, my beautiful flowers. Like, I need something beautiful to look at. I need something aesthetically pleasing. The fucking Libra in me is just like, yeah, bitch, we gotta do something. We gotta do something, ho. So with that being said, I got on here to just kind of vent and get this out, get it out my system. Wanna be starting something. Y'all already know I got emails and shit I got all kinds of shit going on. But, and I feel like I got a funky ass attitude, but I don't have a funky ass attitude. I just been in views, they get hard to smile. Alright, so today, I really got to, I really don't have time for myself. I do my videos, but I need to really get into the business side of my, and really dove deeper, that's the correct term, into a lot of the things that, a lot of more of my hobbies, but I be working so much, I be so tired, I just be wanting to fucking rest. I be wanting to fucking, when I'm not working, I just be wanting to fucking rest. And so I'm working on a healthy work-life balance, and it's a work in progress. I don't know if I talked to you about the look, but we're going to talk about the look shortly. So today Mercury is conjunct Jupiter is Jupiter in Pisces right now. Jupiter is either in a Pisces or Aquarius. I can't forget, but I can't remember. I can't forget, y'all. And that's the thing too. That's why I'm so, a part of me is just so, I'm very intentional. I talk to you guys about being intentional and living intentional and really setting and living a legacy. And I've talked to people as the hope dealer, or, as the hope dealer, as me, but with the hope dealer title before. But this is a different group of people. And so I guess I'm more or less nervous because I don't know how they gonna take me, because I'm as we go back to the last video, I'm different. And the community that I spoke to before, they are a group of weirdos, but today I'm opening myself up to more than a group of weirdos. I'm opening myself up to the world, and that makes me nervous, because it's not that I want to be accepted or liked or anything like that, but it's just, if you know God got a calling for your life, you just want to make sure, you always want to make the man upstairs proud. You know what I'm saying? And so I just want to make sure that I represent, and I'm not too much or too much. So I decided I'm going to just go in there and be myself. And I hope that that's fucking good enough. And if it's not, it wasn't meant for me. It's not meant for me. But with that being said, so I won't divulge too much yet. I'll give you the information when it's time for me to give you the information. But the young man that I'm working with, that's my goon, and he one of the people who listen to my crazy. So as a part of my crazy, and when I say words like crazy and weird, it's not self-deprecating. I'm not tearing myself down. I'm not talking negatively to myself. It's a term of art. It's a figure of speech. Somebody called my homegirl, called me throw it off, and somebody asked me, she was like, what she mean by that? It's like a term of endearment. It's just where I'm from, that's just how we talk. You know what I'm saying? So I can't explain it. So Mercury is conjunct. Matter of fact, let me see. I want to give you some factually accurate shit before I do too much. And like I said, I can't stay too long. Hopefully I can get this in 20 minutes. Mercury conjunct Jupiter. It's in March. Because I just want to give y'all factual, what is Jupiter Mercury conjunction, the conjunction with two celestial. All right, what sign? I just want to know what sign. Mercury is in fucking Aquarius. I know that I already. Let me just see what sign is Jupiter in today. Because all of that matters. And especially when you're trying to use these, so it's in Aquarius. Oh man, yeah. So Mercury is in Aquarius too. So when you have a conjunction, what I learned is conjunctions, you have squares, you have sextiles, you have conjunctions, and you have trines. Trines are good for you. We'll talk about that in another thing. But Conjunctions is where one energy helps the other energy. Like, it's like an added boost. Okay, so if we playing fucking Mario Brothers, and it's just like when Mario Brothers like eat that mushroom and he get real big and he got superpower where he can go and kill and eat everything without anything. So that's what a conjunction is. A conjunction is when one planet, we're gonna call it Mario, runs into another planet which we're gonna call Jupiter, but it's the mushroom. It eats that, and it helps Mario navigate and push through all of the fucking obstacles easily, with ease. Now, like in Mario, if you do certain things, like if you jump off a cliff, like you gon' in the game, you still gonna lose that life, but you come back. Like, but you're just not a big person anymore. So, like, that's how I think about aspects and things like that. So everybody keeps saying that Mercury is out of retrograde. And that's where a lot of people will lose. Like, that's where a lot of people will mess up because they'll let their guard down. Mercury is at the tail end of fucking retrograde, and it's in shadow and it's not moving backwards anymore, but the energy does not have a hard stop or you know, it's fluid. And I tell you guys that all the time. And so that's why I'm really careful even now with my words, because mischief will be managed as far as meetings, fucking technology, fucking misunderstandings, miscommunication. So I want to be very intentional. So this is a perfect conjunction to have to do what we are about to do. However, we still have to be careful because mischief is still in the air, bitch. And it's important that you watch these videos in order, because a lot of times, like, I'm talking about some shit that you don't get right now, but if you go watch this shit from the beginning and then you get back here, you be like, oh, bitch. And then you gonna be walking around talking about, bitch, mischief match. But you gotta watch it from the beginning. So there's that. So right now, Mercury is in Aquarius. Let me make sure. I'm pretty sure it is. Yep. All right. So natally, I have Mercury in my 10th house. I have Mercury, Venus, and Mars in my 10th house. 10th house is your house of public image. So it's not like I'm conscious of Mercury being in retrograde at the tail end of it, but so I have it naturally in Virgo. Mercury is at home in Virgo. So the way I speak, the way that people see me speak, it's something like, it's what you'll be known for. And so people will know me for how I speak. But Mercury, so if we had this conversation, you go back to one of my, watching these in order is important. If you go back to my Mercury taught me, where I tell you how different houses, like even though you have something natally, like when a planet transits another sign, how it's like you have filters now. So natally, my Mercury is at home. But I have this, now I have, right now, even though, so natally my Mercury is at home, but it's transiting Aquarius. So it's picked up some Aquarian tendencies, which is good and bad, because sometimes Aquarius can come off cold and detached, and aloof. That's the template. Not all Aquariuses are like that. However, one of the good things about the Aquarius prototype is the ability to, or the idealistic, or the Uranian idea of being unorthodox, but helping the world in an unorthodox way. So right now, what's happening is my Mercury, which is at home and that speaks very well, has if we eating a mushroom, has a superpower of, and superpowers have good and bad tendencies. So it has a superpower to, when I speak, if I speak to helping humanity, it's a magnified effect. However, it's conjunct the planet of fortune, which is Jupiter. Jupiter is the good luck. It's called the great benefic. So right now I have Mercury, my natal Mercury, is being helped, or it has a filter of fucking helping people, and it has a magnifying glass of good fortune on it, of Jupiter, that it's like eating two big mushrooms, you know what I'm saying? That if I use my words correctly, to help other people, it could have a great benefit. It will have a magnifying glass as to who it helps because of the Mercury Jupiter conjunction. I hope that makes sense. That is so, it's so nerdy. And I feel like any of my astrologists, they're probably like, this is awesome. But people who don't watch astrology or who are not into astrology or are not astrologists, that may sound super, super, super nerdy. But either way it goes, so that's just me personally, but generally for the collective, and like I said, energies are fluid. They don't have a hard date, a hard start or stop. That energy helps everybody. And that's why I tell people you get your birth chart, because you can see how to use your energies to help people. Because where is your Mercury? So what's your Mercury's natural superpower? So wherever your Mercury is in your chart, whatever sign root, whatever house it's in, is what, and whatever sign it is in that house, that tells you how your Mercury works, how it will be perceived, where it functions, who it will affect. Mine just so happened to be in public image, and it just so happened to be at home. So, and Mercury will always deal with communication. So if it's in your second house, it'll be how you communicate with money, how you handle money, how you deal with money. But depends on what sign it is. Will you have Libra attributes? Will you have Scorpionic attributes? Like all of those things matter. So like it's a science. It's truly a science. And it's a science because it can be tested and proved. It's not just a theory. So that's how it aspects me right now. Because it aspects me right now, and it just so happened that this conjunction is happening today, which is so crazy because I really want to chop it up with Corey because that's who I'm working with tonight. Like he was supposed to do something else, but I told him a while ago, I was like, look, Mercury retrograde is here, so don't be surprised if plans get canceled, things come up. And we were supposed to have this conversation later, but or maybe possibly not have it at all, and it ended up getting moved to today, which is the day that Mercury conjuncts motherfucking Jupiter, and all of the other things that are going on, and they're both in Aquarius. So I have Aquarius in my second house. So like it's so crazy because I not my second house. I have Aquarius in my fourth house, and that's the house of like I believe that's the house of family. I told y'all I'm still learning. That's the house of family, friends, and things like that. So it's interesting, but it's a collective sign. So if I help me, I help myself. If I help myself, I help my family. So like I think of this as like if Jupiter is in Aquarius and Mercury is in Aquarius, like I think of it as a real time to a portal or a small section in time where I really have the ability to plant fertile seeds for my future and really have some type of fortune. And when we think of fortune, we don't think monetarily. Don't be so small mind. Like I don't know what it is or what it'll look like. That's why I tell people I'm not a psychic. I can't tell you the future, but I can tell you what the energies will be so that you can make the future what you wanted to, or so you can use the energies to their best, so you can get the best, like so you can get the bang for your buck. So I'm talking all of these things out, partially because one, it'll help me in case we come up on these conversations tonight. But two, it's just for me to document this for myself. So when I look back over my life, I can look at this day and say, okay, all right, it's a theory that I'm testing right now. Y'all know I do experiments on myself. So it's a theory that I'm testing right now. And so, and when my superpowers unite with his superpowers, I feel like it's going to be off the charts. And I don't think he knows how big it's going to be or how crazy it's going to be. But I hope that, at the end of the day, my prayer is that God blesses whatever this is that we do tonight. And it really changes our life for the better. And everybody's life who hears it comes in contact with it. But I'm nervous. Oh, y'all know the peace dealer Why do I shout out to the fucking peace dealer? Because I don't know why he keep coming up. The peace dealer, shout out to the fucking peace dealer. The hope dealer don't really get nervous. Like I said, I've given presentations. I've talked about some thick ass shit in my life. I talk about thick ass shit for a living outside of my 9 to 5, but this one is a little bit different. Like Kevin Gates say, like that's why I picked that song. I'm nervous. I ain't never talked on a platform, and I've talked to lots of people. I talk all the time, but I feel like this one it's a big deal. And I feel like I'm not only representing me, I'm representing myself, I'm representing my homeboy, I'm representing the culture, and I know how serious he is about his shit. He's an artist and he's sensitive about his shit. And so he's really blessed me so much, and just kind of hype me up as per the hope dealer, and really like if one of the questions, and he gonna kill me, one of the questions is have you ever lost hope? He's one of those people who kind of gave me a little bit of hope when my hope was dwindling. You know what I'm saying? And I'll tell him that tonight. But how do you tell somebody thank you business wise? You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I can't explain it. I know what the fuck I can't explain it. Hey, I can't explain it. Jesus, your love is it's so amazing. And I'm just over here, like, I'm bewildered because I just keep looking around like, God, I feel like I'm so blessed. I'm like, it's just like, are you really, the Lord is blessing me right now. God's got a blessing. That's how I feel with my name on it. And I'm so like, I'm just looking around like, oh my God, like, just God, thank you for the small blessings. Thank you for the small things. People don't understand it's the small things. It's the small things. I saw, I was looking I was on Instagram, and one of the memes said that the Leos fall in love with you from the small things. And I mean, it's the smallest little things that you would never even think that made them fall in love with you. That's the thing. And so it's just the little things that Corey has done for me, or like just like that people in my life. And random shout out to my fucking homegirl Shanika. Like the recurring thing from last year was, in order for there to be something new, there must be complete destruction of the old. And I had to let go a lot of friendships. I had to let go a lot of relationships. I had to let go of partnerships. And I tell you guys that all the time. But the things that God replaced in my life, like, he only took the faulty shit out. You know what I'm saying? And in the moment and in the time, I couldn't see. That's what he was doing. A lot of times we can't, but I tell you, I just trust him now. I just like, you God, so that's what it is. But the things that were left, when the faulty parts of the foundation were gone, the people and places that were left were beautiful, and the things that he replaced them with were even more beautiful. And Shanika just one of my homegirls. Like, I appreciate her. Like, I'm getting all teary-eyed right now, but I appreciate her because she really being my ace boom coon. I don't even know how it's her and T-Money. Shout out to T-Money. Tyranny, I love you. I know she probably don't watch these yet. I ain't seen her the video unless Shanika did. She probably did. I hope she did anyways. But these just two bosses, they attorneys. They about their business. And they just, along my journey, they always Shanika, I went to law school with Shanika. She knew me when I was fat girly and when I was in class cutting up. And so she definitely has seen my journey. And you know, I ain't nowhere yet, but she always takes the time to encourage me. She always takes the time to make sure I'm taking time. And Tyranny, oh, yes. Oh, I think I'm excited about that shit. I think I just got some cool ass information. It's this new team that our company is creating, and I wanted to be on the team, but I think I just got assigned to the team, so I'm fucking crazy excited about that. But so it's gonna be a good day. It's definitely gonna be a celebration tonight. I can't wait to have my goal is to have a ratchet good time at the end of the day. I'm all balled up and in nerves right now, but when it's showtime, it's showtime. But like, a part of this is to show you what, like, it's the behind the scenes. It's the, you'll see the polished, and then you'll see, you know, this. Like, it's like the confessional. Like, it's just like, okay, so this business and this was what come after this. And I'm trying to think, should I publish this before or after? But I'm gonna publish it now, and then we gonna go to fucking I'm gonna do what I gotta do, and then tomorrow we'll do Spiritual Saturday. I talk about it, and we'll do after everything. But this is like, I don't know. It's very interesting. It's very interesting to watch. It's very interesting to be a part of. But today is a good day, and it's just so many blessings, and I'm so nervous. I'm so scared. It's just like, but if I'm really excited about anything, I just can't wait to hang out with fucking Corey. Just to be honest with you, whenever it's a celebration. Every time we link up, we cut up and we laugh till our fucking sides hurt every time. Like so. And we ain't been able to cut up in about 2 weeks. We ain't been able to cut up in about 2 weeks. And so we got some backed up cutting up to do. And I trust him. You know what I'm saying? So I'ma let him listen. I'm going balls to the wall tonight. It's gonna be a good time. But especially with this Mercury and Aquarius, and Jupiter in Aquarius, and their conjunct, and they are helping. Like everything is all Aquarius, everything, all help, everything. Also, and I was listening to Dolly, y'all know Manghai, y'all know I can't never say her name, but as long as, and she says, and you'll see a greater benefit of what you're saying, especially if you use these energies to your benefit, if what you're doing is to help the collective as a whole. And like, at the end of the day, that's all I know. I know that's our mission. That's the only reason. Like, we had some in-depth discussion about, you know, even just planning this out and getting this done. So, hey, baby, I got my money. Don't you worry. That's how I feel a little bit. All right, I'm gonna try to channel a song. So I've been trying. I had my gospel music on. I got all of my fucking crystals on today, just to really open myself. My prayer today was, as I was driving, getting ready, taking care of myself. You know, today was my adulting day, paid rent, went grocery shopping. But as I'm driving and I'm listening to music, my only prayer was, God, I open myself up right now to be a vessel for you to use me in whatever way that you see fit. I may not know what it is. I may not know what that look like, but I trust you and I open myself up to you. And so I kind of use my crystals to help me with that, to really open myself up, because different crystals for different things. So there's that. So tonight, a bitch going for a look, you know. So today I've been I went to the gym, of course, this morning, and so I took my hair down because I'm gonna do a bun. I want a bun. I don't know if I'll do the Hope Dealer hanky, the little bandana on it, but I'll see. But I had it in a ponytail when I went to the gym, so I really just stretching it out so I could do a bun. I got me a little long black dress, and I'm gonna wear my boots, because y'all know I love a good boot. I'm gonna wear my boots. And then after I wear, and then I don't think, I want to scarf it up, but I don't know. But I might have to scarf it up because my dress is it's cut low. And you can see my tattoos, but it's cold. But bitch don't want to catch chest cold. So there's that. But that's for the ratchery and the charades tonight. We're gonna have a great time. Y'all know I like to really rise to the occasion, and I hope that I rise to the occasion, and I do okay. Yeah, and I do okay. But God been blessing me. God been blessing me like crazy. So what I'm about to do is I'm about to go back into my hermit mode. Like I told Corey this morning, I really just in full meditation mode, because this is a big one for me. Like trust me, it is. And I don't know why. It's not like I'm looking through my spiritual goggles and not through my human goggles right now. And so I see something that a lot of people don't see. I think I even see something that maybe Corey might not see. He may see it, he may not, but I see something huge. And I mean, it is exciting, and it's exciting. Big money. What song was that? I'm gonna look that up. That's what we going out to. But other than that, happy freestyle, go with the flow Friday. Mercury conjunct Jupiter. So my advice to you, because this just don't affect me, this affect everybody. Like, I always tell you guys, get you a spiritual guru. Let somebody tell you how to use these energies to your benefit. For me, it's in my house of public image. So I'm doing something with the public, but it may not be in your house of public image. It may be for something else. Your Mercury may be somewhere else. So it may be more beneficial for you to do something else. So let somebody read your birth chart. And these, like, this is a magical year. So take advantage of these energies, and don't think it's not magic, y'all. It's not like it's time, it's effort. If you plant a seed, you gotta water it. You gotta do the work. You know what I'm saying? So there's that. So I don't think it's the name of that song. It's exciting. It's exciting. Exciting is the name of the song, so that's what we're going out to. But use these energies to your benefit. We have a lot of planets, and then we like Mars is about to move into fucking Gemini. I gotta see what Mars is in. Uranus is in Taurus, which is all kind of unorthodox stuff. It's a lot of different planets, and I know my chart. So even though I'm just giving you this small snippet, just think of what I'm telling you as yourself being a human in a billion world in a world full of a billion people. This is it's a scintilla of information in conjunction with a whole bunch of other information that makes these things work. So you can't just take that, because you got aspects and you got planets that are doing other things that may affect this thing, and this thing. So you really it's a science to how you use these energies to make them work for your benefit. And that's something that I've been studying for years, and that I will continue to study, but I will also continue to document. So this is a documentation day. This is a day full of good energy and good vibes, and I see it all rolling all around me. So let's see what we can make today. Let's make some motherfucking history. Let's change the motherfucking world. We already doing it, but let's make it pop. We gonna make this shit pop. So with that being said, but and then just generally, like, Mercury has to do with communication. So watch what you say, because your words are very powerful, especially these next couple of days. You can if you believe in speaking things into existence, this is the time that you will more than likely be able to do it. So be careful what you say to me, cause somebody might say it to you. Let your friends help you. Look, this bitch is meditating. God, like, bitch, get off of here and meditate. The queen of inspiration, bitch. I'm trying to get inspired. Yeah, close your eyes, close your mouth, and let your heart listen. So that's where that came. That went left really quickly. So it's gonna be a great day. This is me hyping myself up. This is me getting myself ready. But that part. Happy fucking Friday, guys. You in control of your life. But that part. It's like so many things to talk about, but I ain't got time for that shit. I gotta fucking do this ticket. People fucking asking me shit. And shit. You know, a lot of times they don't let me play Boosie songs because he got too much fucking profanity. Tree be red. And I literally just thought to myself, I said, I haven't like coughed up mucus in a minute, but I went and got some water, I got some detox stuff, I got my collagen fix, cause my knees, I call them squeaky knees, bitch, cause they just hurt, cause I've been doing too much. You doing too much. All right, guys, happy fucking Finance Friday. Let me go ahead and run. Mercury conjunct Jupiter. Let's see. We doing an experiment, live and live in color. It's going to be a great night. You guys, make sure if you're watching this, especially in between the times of March, 4th to the, to the 13th, 14th, be careful what you say, because Mercury, that telling of Mercury, I told you guys, especially with Mercury, I told you I was Captain Hook, and even though it's over, because of all of the energies, it's like a master reset, so it's taking anything that it can, right now. So be careful what you say, because your words are way more powerful than you can imagine right now. And they have the power. They already have the power to create and destroy. Watch Spiritual Saturday. Make sure you watch these holes in order. But not only that, like, it's more potent than ever. Okay? So that part. And with that being said, I hope this is not the clean version. Y'all know I hate the fucking clean version, B. And my TV been doing crazy ass shit. Y'all know I'm wearing the big hoops today. I'm trying to debate if I'm going gold or silver. Silver and gold. I had church music on all day. Bitch, I'm in the spirit. It's about to pop. We about to make this shit pop.
Turn today's dreams.
It looked like it wanted to give me 2 commercials, bitch. Not today.
This Boosie man, let me tell you something. When I was 16 or 17, my mama looked at me and said, "Boosie,
it. I used to have hoes. Who that? Hey, I know I got hoes. Who? Hey. I used to fuck with little boys with little minds who wasn't grown yet. I like it. I used to have who trifling. Now I got hoes who dyking. Hey, and it's exciting. Won't bite it. I can see my best friend cutting up to this shit. She sucked me to that pussy get wet. Man, I'm just trying to suck somebody to that pussy get wet. Bitch, I ain't had dick in a long time. Y'all pray for me. I like it. I used to have hoes who trifling. I got hoes who I like it. I used to have hoes who trifling. I got hoes who dyking. They dyking. That's how I feel today. Fuck it. My homegirl Shanika say, you must have got a new book of jokes. I'm just turned. Watch, they're gonna get the craziest that what you call it, thumbnail gonna be the craziest shit ever. All right, I gotta go. I gotta work. Y'all have a blessed day. I'll see y'all on the other side of whatever the fuck happened today.